Hey guys, this is Roberto again. I thought I'd do another little lesson for you. Um, no particular, theme or thing that runs on, but just as I sort of think of them, really, and what I feel like teaching on the day. Today I want to look at dominant chords in the key of A in this case, which is E7, and we're looking like at a 5-1 progression. In other words, the 5 in A, which is E7, going back to A minor in this case. And the reason we're looking at it is I think it's a nice place to kind of really accentuate some of those other notes that aren't in, maybe the pentatonic scale, and maybe even forcing the pentatonic to kind of pick up on those notes that are in there. You can get some really nice effects. And it's a simple concept. There are lots of other things you can do on a dominant chord, a 5-1 progression, but I just want to look at it in a simple way that you can kind of get the most out of simple concepts and simple ideas and simple shapes you already know. That's the cool thing that about the whole thing. So a 5-1, E7 to A minor. And there's another E7 just here in A shape, if you don't know it. Like a normal bar chord, just with the minor 7 or the flat 7 kind of exposed. So what we're going to look at a little bit is we're going to look at intervals. And throughout this progression, I'm going to be targeting those intervals, especially on that E7 chord, which I'm going to show you. So in this chord here, the C shape E7 chord, we have a root, we have a third, we have a flat 7, and then we have, in this case, a root again. In this chord here, same chord, E7, you have a root, you have the fifth, you have the flat 7, and then you have the third in there. And those are the notes that I'm really going to be targeting throughout that. I'm not going to do any alterations, so we're not going to look at any altered sounds or anything. I'm just looking at just getting the most out of what I have in the shape and trying to combine it with a natural minor scale. So in this case, a natural minor scale would be this. There's your natural minor scale in A. Now, I'm using good old coffee break grooves backing track, of course. Shock, horror. No surprise there, right? And I'm using Chill 2.4, and the chord progression in this particular track is A minor, or A minor 7, F major 7, D minor 7, and then that E7, sorry, to A minor 7. So you get that 5-1 in the progression. And that's what we're going to be accentuating. So let's have a listen. Let's try it out and see if I can pick out some of those notes. I'll try and make it really obvious so you can kind of see where I'm coming from with these notes coming from that 5 chord E7. Here we go. Let's try this thing. See what happens. So let me take you through the chords. So here we go. It goes A minor 7 to that F, D minor, E7. Those are those sounds you're listening for, right? Solo. Stay on the same note. This note now here. Third, I'm going to bend into this third. Root. arpeggio. So we're going to do another one. Okay. It's kind of hard to talk and play at the same time, but can you see those concepts that I was using? I was literally just targeting those notes and just trying to phrase my notes when that E7 came in. The rest of it was just, messing around with, a few minor ideas and everything, minor scale ideas. And that's kind of what I was doing there. So hopefully that gives you an idea of maybe staying in one area and trying to pick out those kind of cool little tones in there and exploring which ones you like. Obviously, with anything that you do, if you play the same thing over and over again, it can sort of become monotonous. But if you try and maybe pick out a few of the tones like the third or the minor 7, that kind of thing, even the root, maybe make it different each time, it becomes fresh and the listener's not hearing the same thing over and over again. Hopefully, I've already sort of gone into 6 minutes already, so I've rambled on a little bit. It's a very big subject. You can start doing diminished scales and altered Superlocrian kind of scales and ideas, and they sound great as well. But I just wanted to make it very, very simple and something that everybody could use just within sort of a pentatonic bass. So learn arpeggios, the E7 arpeggios, learn the intervals, or just visually look at these chords. That chord, the C shape, E7, and the A shape, E7. Just look at those chords and see if you can get to one of those notes. Some of them are in the pentatonic, some of them aren't in the pentatonic. And see if you can just stop on them, when the chord comes in, and you'll hear, hopefully your ear will be able to attach those notes and you'll be able to hear that it sounds great. Anyway, I hope that helped. And thank you so much. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.